Hello everybody and welcome to GamerPage stream. I'm Tom from GamerPage and today I would like to present to you the game that was created in 1990. It's called SimEarth and everybody knows SimCity. So this is the game that actually came a year after original SimCity. The most well-known SimCity is like SimCity 2000, I believe, but before that there came another SimCity, the first one, and it was, I believe, 1989. And a year later the Maxis company created this game, which allowed you to not focus on the Earth as a whole, and they kind of created the game in terms of Gaia theory, which I don't know much about, but but if you want to understand it more, you can read the manual, which is like 200 pages long, and yeah, not everybody can read it because it's like very large. So it was difficult for people to understand this game and play this game. So today I want to show you how this game operates, because it's very impressive. I think there's not that many games right now that have so many possibilities like this game from 1990, and it's amazing what you can do here, what can you check, what can you change, how different options you have to create the same things. And I must admit, I haven't played it too much. I mean, I'm not an expert in this game as well. However, I was able to reach the point when I have very nice population with the information stage, which means is almost the last one, because the last one is nanotechnology stage, and the event that is as close as possible to the end of the game is called the Exodus, and it means that people, your civilization on this planet, starts to colonize other planets, and I think we can achieve that. But yeah, let me show you what this game is about first. This help window is like a tutorial to understand the basics of the games, and you can actually open this help window everywhere where you want. So for example, you want to know what is this icon about, you click shift and the cursor changes, so you can click here and understand what is this tool about. However, I already understand it more or less, so I will not click on everything. When we begin the game, there is no game running, but I will start by changing the speed of the game to pause, because I don't like when I start new planet that the game starts to go very fast. I like to understand what's going on and analyze it more. So when you click new planet, different options to create our planet. And before this stream I was playing the experimental mode with random planet, which gave me, however, the basics modes of this game is like easy game, average game, hard game, and in each of this game you have different energy levels to spend. So every action you take on the planet, like changing the shape of the continents, throwing a meteor on your planet, everything takes energy. And yeah, I would say for proper gameplay, I would start the easy game or something like that, but for the purpose of the stream, I think experimental mode is like the nicest one, because we won't have to wait until we accumulate enough energy to make some actions, which, well, the game isn't easy even on experimental mode, so let's have fun with that. And yeah, the first like mission in the created missions in this game is the aquarium world, where you have to build continents for a world in stasis, which means when we start this game there is only water. And normally when you take the, for example, random planet, you have these 4 major time periods of Earth life, and the first one is like the fastest one, because there is so many years that the game just speeds up a lot to show you how the planet is created. And this is the stage when all the continents are formed, and after they are formed and after the world stabilizes, the animals begin to create, starting from bacteria and going later to marine life, and moving on to the continents, to the reptiles and the dinosaurs and so. There is not that many animals as in the real world and in this game, so it's not that complicated. And also this game is not limited to make the mammals the intelligent species. You can actually make dinosaurs intelligent and they will rule. So it's something fun about these games as well. And once one of your species became intelligent, then you go to the next stage, which is civilized stage. And here you have different challenges, to watch the climate, to watch the fossil fuels, to watch how your civilization grows, how they spend energy, and then they come to the last stage, which is technology stage, when they to learn all the things to go to the cosmos and explore cosmos and explore other planets. And this game is free, gives you freedom to choose between all these levels, so you can create a random planet in each of these stages. Yeah, but I think we will try to start this first mission, Aquarium, and let's see what we can do with that. Here we have some introduction to this mission, and the problem is we do not have continents, and this world cannot develop civilization without fire, which can only be done on land. So without continents we can only have marine life, sea life, and yeah, we have to somehow evolve continents to be able to evolve life. And the mission is to create continents so that civilization can evolve, like I said. And these games suggest three different methods. And the first method is just use the altitude tool. The second method is volcanoes, and the third method is by geologic model. And yeah, we can try all of them. I find the easiest one, the easy way, the easiest, of course, but I may we may try, for the sake of fun, try all these methods. Yeah, and what is important, what the game says, is that you need plenty of shells. So we need to create shallow water around the continents to let the life evolve, because they cannot evolve from deep oceans to the island or continent. They need shallow water to make their first steps to life on land. So let's see what we have. We have a map. This is the basic map we have open here, and it shows you the whole planet as yeah, you can see the whole planet here, and we have another window which is edit window, and this is the one in the back that shows you what is happening in your planet. And we can see we have a lot of marine life right now, and by right click, so it's good to check details about each place you have on the map. It shows you the depth of the ocean, it shows you the magma, but if you want to see whole globe, you can open this kind of window and it automatically starts to rotate your world. I don't know if it's visible, but here is the border of what we see on the edit window, and it automatically starts to rotate, but we can stop it every time we want. And apart from that, we have also Gaia window, which is the state of our planet. We can check if she's happy or she's not happy. For now, she gets too cold. She is too cold, and yeah, the manual says we shouldn't click on her eyes. So let's see what happens when we do that. Please don't do that. Yeah, but clearly she's not happy right now. I wonder if we can make her happy during this gameplay. We will see. Another window we have is the history window, and it shows you the level of CO2, O2, CH4, CH4 we actually want to keep low, and you can have 4 active charts. Right now we have nothing here, no details, because no time has passed, and we can see we started in 3 billion years ago, not ago, 3 billion years from start of the cosmos, from start of the planet itself, I think. And this is the time when manual says the life starts to evolve, and we actually can see here we have some shallow waters already. When you see more of these light blue smiles, this is the shallow water, and when it's more rare, this is the deepest water. Oh, and we have ice on the polar regions, so it somehow resembles our planet Earth. And another window we have is the report, which says how is our planet going, and we have no civilization present, and our current task is to discover fire. So basically we need to discover intelligence, somehow develop this actually automatically, but not every time. So let's see if this time we can do. I was able to evolve, but it's not that easy in this game. We have also the tutorial, and to be honest, I find all the 2 or 3 tutorials that are in this not enough, because when you finish them you don't actually know what you are doing, so there is still a lot of reading and figuring out what can you do in this game. The 3 I mean, one is this one in the game, one is in the manual, and the third one is in the or something like that, which I wasn't able to find actually, so I had only access to 2 kind of tutorials. And we have also glossary. I don't know if anybody reads it at all. It's not interesting like the manual. And in the model menu we have 4 types of different, and in Geosphere is the window that is most important in the stage, which in this mission we actually passed, because here we have our Earth already created, just without continents. But here we can change different variables, how the planet behaves, how many meteors we have, even how much tilt we want. Actually we can change a lot of things. I don't think changing core heat is smart, and I never did that. I'm not sure about core formation yet, but if you don't want your continents to move, it's wise to lower continental drift rate, because you will have more stable continents, which is important in the evolution stage. We also do not want much volcanic activity when we develop life, and we do not want erosion for sure, because then you will have to match, and we want them to kind of operate. And another thing we have is the atmosphere, where we can change also a lot of variables to make more rain, to increase greenhouse effect, or to increase solar input. There is actually a lot of variables to make the same thing. You want to heat the planet, so you probably want to put more solar input, or increase the greenhouse effect, or lower the air-sea thermal transfer, so your ocean will heat up more. Or if you need more rainfall, you just increase the rainfall. So you have a lot of flexibility on what you can do here in this game. Also, regarding the biosphere model, it's like you can change the reproduction rate or mutation rate or split rate. It all somehow affects the life evolution. So if you increase reproduction rate to maximum, the world actually behaves like crazy. Like every square you have here will be packed with life, and I actually did that experiment before, and it wasn't that good, because I created a lot of dinosaurs because of that. I like the game, like, didn't accept this as mission end, so we will try today. And also we have civilization window, where we can change how much energy goes to different types of things, but I will not go into detail right now if we need this at all in this mission. And also we have a lot of graphs. Air sample shows how much nitrogen, oxygen, everything you have in your planet. you want to keep your dust particles low, and if you put too many volcanoes, the dust particles increases, so you have to wait until it decreases or your life will die. And the rest, for now, I didn't find much of interest. Here we can see the biomass. I don't know if I pronounce this right. Biome. And right now we don't have anything. I think it should calculate ice, but we need to unpause the game. We have life forms. How many life forms we have? I think we need to unpause the game to see that as well. And we have technology window when we can see how your intelligent life is going. So if they already, you know, went to Iron Age or Industrial Age and so on, and like I said or not said before, I was able to evolve the life to Information Age, but somehow I couldn't manage the Nanotech Age. But I saw on YouTube that it's probably possible letting your civilized life to start nuclear war, and then they kind of automatically go to nanotech age because they learn on their mistakes. But I'm not sure if that works that way. So it's kind of different, the same thing but different. And let's see if we can do this mission on this DOS version. I will actually go to events because every time something happens, edit window and go to event that happened. I like more control about what I see. There is also the D-sound window. It's actually very funny because it kind of plays you the music, how your planet working. So if you choose air temperature, then and enable tone monitor, then you have like periodical tone. Is heat, is air temperature, or high or low? But I'm not the musical person that Matt will not understand these notes anyway, so I'm not turning this on. And of course we have speed, so we can choose how fast this all goes. Yeah, and here is our main toolbox, so we can actually create things with that icons. We can check what things we see, and we can check kind of in-life charts to enable. And also we have how many points we have. As you remember, we choose the experimental mode, so we have unlimited points to use. It's called omega points or something like that. And here we see like this tool takes 5 omega points to use, and since we have unlimited of them, we don't have to worry about that right now. And the first icon allows us to create live, so if we don't want to wait or we don't have the points to create live, if we have points to create live, we can choose live and create it on the Earth. But it's not that easy sometimes, like the life even opportunities for it to sustain here. And also we have kind of intelligence creation tools. So if we want our civilization to go to Bronze Age, we can use it and hopefully they will learn something. We also have tools to create some events like volcano, atomic test, fire. So we play God here in this game. And each of these events somehow changes our planet. For example, if we put meteor in the ocean than to the atmosphere. But if we, for example, put meteor on even seas, and we also can create more flora with, you can choose if you want grass, forest, jungle, and or swamp, but mostly it creates itself when you create the perfect opportunities for it to evolve. And here is the basic tool to create content. With this we can actually, I don't know, let's try click here and we can create land. So right now already we have some land that our life can evolve, and you see we can create also the shallow waters, which is good. Here's a move tool, so we can grab something and move, but this is, I call it micromanaging. I don't want to spend that much time moving everything around, but if you want to play with it, you can. And the search tool is like the right click. You can view information about each square. And of course you can turn off oceans. This doesn't mean but you can just see your planet without oceans. And by the way, it also changes everything on the other windows. So as you can see now, your globe is without water, without visible water, but the water is still there. And thanks to this we can see where we already have some land higher up. I mean, where we already have some shallow water. So it might be kind of easier to create continents from these parts because we will use less energy to do that. Let's turn on oceans. Biomes we don't have any anyway, cities we don't have, but we can turn on and turn off life. And events which we do not see at the moment that much. What is interesting for us is the heat. As you can see, our planet is kind of heating up, and this is what most people don't understand at the beginning, that yeah, it's kind of warm. Somewhere there, yeah, here we have the tools. As we can see, this is 20-30 degrees, but with the current levels of sun it actually gets warmer and warmer. And if we switch to water temp, no, we have water temperature. Here we have atmosphere temperature. Well, this game is giving a lot of charts, other charts like geosphere. You can see all your continents here. I don't remember what is that one. You can see the movement of the continents. But why I don't see anything? It just starts slow. No. Yeah, like I said, a lot of things going on in this game, but I hopefully we will see more of it later. Oh, and we have our first flora, which is forest, and thanks to that we will be able to evolve more life here. Okay, so yeah, going back to these charts, yeah, you can see heat, you can see rainfall, you can see winds, and sea flow, which I don't see right now, I don't know yet why, sea heat, and magma. So it's just different ways to see the same things we see in the map scale or in the Gaia scale. No, not Gaia, the globe scale. It's so many windows, you can even see the stop. You can even see the inside of your Earth, but I don't know. You cannot do anything like here. You just can have a look how this looks inside. So it's not important for us. Okay, so we have 3 ways to create continents. I will save the game and check if we are able to create one. Let's save the game Aqua 1. I will disable this rainfall chart. And the game suggests we can create continents by using earthquakes and geology model. So let's create earthquake, and here we can choose the direction of the earthquake. So let's see. I want to create the continent somewhere in the middle, because on the ice caps it will be too cold and the middle is always driving. So let's try to create that. And to create it we have kind of push the tectonics in squeeze. So when we choose north, we want to create earthquake like here, and you hear it happens here. And also we want to create earthquake to the south, and hopefully this will create something here. So let's see if something is happening. Yeah, as you can see, life is evolving already. So we have insects, but we also have a lot of, let me pause again. We have a lot of drift rate still, which is, I think, good right now, because we want continents to create. So I will push it even more. Not sure about the core formation, but let's drag it up a bit. I don't need volcano right now. I want to see magma flow. Okay, and we see what I did with earthquake. We see that magma is moving in the direction of this center. So hopefully we can create continents here. But I need to speed this up and see if something is happening. So I'm not sure how this works, because I don't see anything happening. I don't know how much time it will take to form something. But we can see something is happening. I believe this part and this part needs to merge somehow, and then the mountains, the islands will emerge. But it takes a lot of time. And these things that float here are the events. So we still have some meteors events and tsunami events even. I don't know what is that one. Oh, so we see now some land is creating because we earlier used earthquakes. And we have already a problem because mass extinctions are occurring. Let's see why. Probably because, like I said, heat. Heat is bad at the beginning. So let's lower solar input a bit. Let our planet cool down. And let's see what happens. Yeah, but as you can see, the land is creating very slowly, and I'm not sure if I want to wait for all of this to create, because we have other means of creating the continents. So let's pause the game again. As you can see, it's already a bit colder. Let's see our map. Yeah, we have atmosphere, geosphere, magma flows. It's actually nice because you can create different continents using earthquakes in different directions. Yeah, here we disable oceans. Yeah, and the other way to create land is by using volcanoes. So let's just have some fun with some volcanoes. I want to create maybe here a continent. Now this is much quicker, but it also puts more dust. And dust is here. As you can see, we grew up to 2% of dust particles, and if we have too much dust, the life cannot evolve. But let's put 2 more volcanoes just to create something better here. Yeah, so this one is much faster way to create continents, but we also have a way to freely create them by using the I don't know how it is to set altitude tool. Let's disable heat for now, and I want to make this larger. Well, it's actually not that fast to create these continents that way. I think the volcanoes are the easiest one, but I don't want to pollute the atmosphere with dust. And as you can see, I'm creating a lot of shallows so the life can evolve, as this is our ultimate goal in this mission. Maybe not ultimate, because later we need to evolve intelligence, but first we need to evolve animals that live on Earth, on continents. Yeah, it's much nicer that way, because we actually create what we really want. So let's create another one here. I actually want to have a lot of land, because in my previous playthroughs I have a lot of water and ocean life, but I want more life in continents. Well, I guess this is kind of boring part for the stream, because it takes a lot of time to build that. But it's fun part when you create your world and you can create it in the way you want. If you dreamed about, I don't know, having America and Europe together, you can do that in that game, create your continents. But I would say this tool is not like very detailed. I mean, when I click here, a lot of things happen around that place when I click. So probably to create continents like America or something, I would love to have more precise tools to create that. Okay, we have our continent, but I will create more shallow water, because we need a lot of shallow water, as the game suggests anyway. I'm not sure if I'm killing live right now or not, because they actually disappear. So probably I'm killing them, but hopefully they can recreate. If not, we will help them. Let's see how my map is looking right now. Yeah, we have nice 3 continents, but I think I want to grow them even more. Maybe we already have too much of ice, so let's heat up atmosphere again. It's not actually happening right now because, oh no, I have slow speed. I prefer do these things when the game is paused. I think I will create more land here near the poles. So we can also have some polar life. Maybe even create more here in the polar region. And again, we need more shallow waters to create animals, mammals, reptiles, and so on. We create little nice islands here. They will hopefully become Maldives, so we can grow tourism there. Of course, joking a bit, because we do not manage tourism in this game. It's kind of being a god, and when you are being a god, you don't care about such things. Yeah, and we need more shallows here. So it's already becoming quite nice. Okay, let's see our planet. I still want to put more Earth here. These volcanoes weren't ideal because we have a lot of lakes here, which actually may be good, but I want my continents to be more stable. Yeah, and let's create more shallow water here. We want to evolve our life in many different places. But we also need deep oceans anyway, because some animals live there, some animals live in shallow water, some animals live in land. Okay, let's see. Maybe I will create one more here, because we still have a lot of water, and I want more land. Maybe even create here in this pole. These gray things we see are the mountains, so we don't want too many mountains because life will not evolve there. We want more shallows. Okay, this looks quite nice. We can actually connect them, so maybe the life will be easier to transfer. Okay, this looks quite good, but I want something more here, and after that I should be quite satisfied. And of course more shallow water. Now let's see our globe. It looks pretty nice for me. I don't know how many percentage our Earth has of the continents, but I think it looks similar right now. Maybe I will put something more later on. let's start some life. We can observe how this is going when we click biosphere. No. Oh, this game has so many options. I believe life forms. Yeah, as you can see, we have eukaryotes, that much, and we have radiates. Yeah, and we see the mass extinctions are occurring. It's because we use the volcanoes, I think, and the dust particles is unbearable, and we want to keep it lower than 1%. But hopefully this will with time, so let's wait. Yeah, as you can see, it's lowering. Also, we have too much oxygen, there are more fires, but I believe this will regulate itself. And I think it's time for us, wait, I will pause the game again. It's time to actually reduce the continental drift rate, because it will change the things we'll be creating for the last 10 minutes or so. So I don't want no continental drift rate. I don't want the erosion, because my continents will disappear with that. And I don't want meteors, because it will kill my life. So let's see now how the game behaves. Actually, we have right now quite a nice dust particle rate. So we have two options right now. We don't have that much flowers, flora here. I'm not yet sure why it's not evolving. I believe it will slowly grow. So let's observe our... Yeah, I think we still have too much Arctic parts. So maybe it wasn't that good to lower the atmosphere heat. Let's put it back up. And let's see our biomes. Yeah, it will slowly take off and create more heat, more forest and more grass. And jungle, the jungle will create when we have much more heat, I guess. But we don't actually want too much heat. Yeah, I think I do not like that much ice anyway. So let's even bring this up a bit. I think I want a bit more rainfall to create more flora. And you can see this works instantly. So let's see again at our life forms. We see we have developed new life form, which is Arthropos. I think these are these guys. So I don't actually want to wait until this all evolves, because we have unlimited points to use, omega points. So let's create some hollasks. I don't even know what that is. Normally you could tell by looking at the image, but I don't know if you can say by this image what is this. Is it a duck or? Let's see. I see, it's like octopuses. So let's put some here. We'll also put some more here. As we know, the life evolves in the shallows. I'm putting them in the shallows to help them grow. Actually, see, we don't have that much shallows. I thought I created them a lot, but right now I see we don't have that much. Or he will have more, so I will put more of them. I cannot put too much of them, because they can like overcome other light. So hopefully they will stay and develop themselves. Yes, you can see they are slowly growing, so we can wait for the life to evolve. But I think I will put some more fish. And have some fun with that. I could actually create mammal already, but I think it's necessary to have some different species on our planet just to regulate life. Yeah, I want more shallows here. Okay. More fish. Yeah, like I said before, we can speed this up by changing the reproduction rate and everything here. I think I will actually make mutation rate a bit higher, because they will speed up the evolution stage. And split rate is how much they will go to different directions. So let's move it up a bit, maybe not that much. We actually want a bit more thermal tolerance, because we saw before it's not good for the life to not be tolerant to the heat. I don't see fish here, so let's add more fish. Actually, I see them now, so maybe it's already good. I still think I have a lot of eyes. Maybe I will heat it up a bit. Let's see our globe. It's still not that warm. Let's heat it up. The fires are actually good, I think, because they happen because we have too much oxygen, so this is like self-regulating. I wonder if this life will evolve by itself. I guess yes, but we'll have to wait a lot of time. I think I will create the cetaceans. I don't even know what this is, but I guess this is like dolphins. At least it looks like that. Well, it actually looks good because we have a lot of fish. So hopefully something will develop from this. Thanks to the heat, we actually have created a jungle area, so this can also be good. I think we do not have swamps yet. I don't actually know how to create a swamp, because I can create one, but it will just disappear. I guess there has to be a lot of humidity and a lot of rainfall. So maybe it's actually better placed here. Nope. Okay, so far it looks good. But I think I don't want to wait till the life evolves. So let's create another type. Dolphins, orcs, I don't know. So we have confirmation, we have created the new life, which is good. But we want this life to evolve, to start spreading to continents itself. This is one of the main objectives of this mission. I think I might want to have even more rainfall. Maybe I will increase cloud formation, but this will heat our planet as well. I think. I'm not sure. But let's put a bit more water. And a bit more of animals. Dolphins or whatever this is. Okay, so far it looks good. Now we will check in the manual, or maybe it's somewhere here. I thought before nobody reads it. No, we do not have anything here. I want to check what time the manual suggests that we should create the civilized life. I think between 3 billions and 4 billions, the game suggests that we need to start developing life. So it's going good, but not that much good. I don't actually know if we need like make the whole food chain to create this life. But as you can see, we can actually create all of the life except the carnivores. So I will leave it for the evolution a bit. We will see if something happens or nothing happens, and in the meantime I will check in the manual. There is more information about cetaceans or whatever it is. It somehow doesn't show up that they are in the planet because the number is so low. Maybe I will put more of them. And I think we still do not have that much shallow water. I want it to be more and more and more. Okay. We'll put more of this here. Although I think they live more in the deep ocean, no? Nope. As you can see, if I put them here, they immediately disappear. So they thrive in shallow waters. And that's why we actually couldn't create that much of them, I believe. So I will just create more shallows to help spread my life. My life forms. We have pretty nice islands here. This will also help to grow. Okay, here we will have Dolphin's Mecca. I hope it's not too cold for them. But we only can create so many things because we have these unlimited points. So you can guess how hard the game is when you do not have these unlimited points. But there is actually one trick that people use over the internet, is the monolith. This is the that evolves life out, it makes life safe. So we can actually click on one thing and then finish this mission very easily. But when I tried this on my previous mission, does it work? It didn't work. Let me save the game again. We can try it on Dolphin. It was unsuccessful because you have success rate 1/3, so once to 3 times. Okay. And this way we have created the civilization. But as you can see, I don't see any window that, I don't know, we passed this mission or something like that. So I don't know why. And yeah, it didn't work well. So I will actually load. I want to load, not save. Save changes, no. Load. In the history window, let's see if something changes. We have CO2 levels, O2 levels. This is probably the time. I don't know what happens here. Sea temperature, air temperature, rainfall. Okay, let's create the continental life. Starting with trichorate date. I don't know even how this is called, how this is spelled. So hopefully they can eat fish and everything. I believe they can live here. No, it's only ice. Let's put them here as well. And we also want more insects. Let's put them a lot. because we know how many insects are in our world. So it might be good to put a lot of them here as well. Okay, nice. So we actually evolved one additional life. These carnivores. It's actually one life we cannot create here. Okay, I will put more amphibian reptinosaurs. What's this? Amphibian. I don't know what I created here. I don't know what I choose. Okay, nice. So we have reptiles. So we put amphibians, but the reptiles have evolved by themselves. And here are these life forms that I cannot create. Actually, we have mammals? What's this? Okay. And this is amphibians. I will put a few dinosaurs. But I don't like dinosaurs because on my previous playthrough I had too many of them and they like kind of broke my game through. Nice, we have birds now. I think we have almost all of them except mammals. I will actually put mammals as well, because I don't like waiting too much for the game to evolve. I have fun like playing like this. And as you can see, the dinosaurs thrive a lot. I don't know, maybe because we have too much water here and they like jungle or something like that. So maybe I actually lower the now. And let's see what happens. I will put more mammals. So let me go for the manual. I will be back in like 30 seconds. Okay, I'm back. I want to check in the manual what time the civilization creates itself. So I need to check the age, because we have atomic age. No. Oh, this game is so overwhelming. It's like finding something in this manual that has 200 pages. It's crazy. In the meantime, we can check our life forms. Yes, like we have a lot of marine life, and as I told you before, I think it's normal, but I'm not sure. I always got so many dinosaurs and so many birds, I think. I don't even know where are my mammals right now. Maybe it's too early for them. Maybe it's the era of dinosaurs, so the game like waits for it. Let's here create an island of mammals and see if they stay or are they getting eaten by this dinosaur or by fire. And in the meantime I'm checking manual. Mama likes to live in grass and in the jungle. But this is actually grassland. So it's good we lower the rainfall because we have more grass. Let's put more mammals here. Normally they should evolve by themselves, but I think we still have too much rainfall. So why my mammals cannot grow? It's frustrating because the manual doesn't say it clearly. I only know that they like jungles and grass. No. And dinosaurs like forest and jungle. Well, they actually grow here, so it's okay, I think. I'm still looking for the information. So, civilization time scale. Trying to understand that. Optimum advancement age less than 9.5 billion years. So we still have a lot of time. And evolution timescale is expected to grow between 4.5 billions to point. I don't even understand this manual. It's so crazy. Well, I think I will wait until 5 billions if the mammals will grow somehow. Maybe we have actually too much split rate because mammals like to live in a groups. Maybe we also have too much mutation rate. It's not good in this game to go to the extremes, but actually some guys recommend doing that. Like, if you want to win fast, just maximize everything and then you win fast. And we can also observe what is happening here. We have no civilization present, which is the goal of this game. We have nice viability and semi-nice growth. Let's see if Gaia is happy. She's confused and a little sad, in my opinion. But she doesn't say anything, like nothing is troubling her. No, we have mass extinctions. No, that's not good. Let's pause the game. This is good because this looks normal as far as I understand everything. Yeah, we need to see the heat. Yeah, I think the world is heating too much. Where can I check it? In the globe. And we want to see the temperature of atmosphere. Yeah, I think it shouldn't be that hot. Maybe that's why we have so many dinosaurs or something. So let's go back to more cold atmosphere. I always forget what is where. Let's make it a bit colder. This is half, I guess, and this is a bit colder. So that way, you know, the civilization evolved when people gather to warm up. They build houses and stay in one place. When it is too hot, they will just wander around all day. And we do not want that. So let's see how the Earth cools down. We already have more ice. And I see we actually have different life here, which is nice. Not that much dinosaurs. We have different dinosaurs. Yeah, this looks real nice right now. In previous playthroughs, I didn't have that many different forms of life. What's this? Where is it? This is a bird, but this is also a bird. Here are our mammals. But we see we have a lot of desert here. And I don't know if it's good. I think we might want more water on land. So let's bring this up a bit. What about the ocean? I wonder what's the temperature of our oceans. Let's see the globe. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, when there is more rainfall, I think there is more dinosaurs as well. I somehow don't like them. I think they should be extinct. I mean for the purpose of this game, because we want to have civilization. So we don't want gorillas wandering around and playing with our intelligent species. I think I will grow mutation rate a bit, because I like the diversity we have here. Now we put even more mammals. Let's make them reproduce a bit faster. So we can already see there is more of them. I don't know if it's not too hot. I will lower the solar input even more. And let's see the map. Here we have a lot of ice. This blue one is the ice and it's now growing. So we have Ice Age now. I don't know why we had so many fish. Maybe it's good, maybe not. Maybe we have to warm the ocean a bit. Where is that? Atmosphere, air-sea thermal transfer. Let's lower this a bit and see if the oceans will warm up. We developed civilization by itself. I haven't used monolith to do that. So hopefully the mission will end soon. Sorry, that was notification. So now, as you can see in the report area, we have our civilization and our sentient type are birds, which is not exactly what I wanted. They have life quality bad. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, the problem is with civilization is that they kill themselves at the beginning. And why they kill themselves? Let's pause the game. And here in the civilization model, we need to grow the philosophy, and that ends war, so civilization can grow. But all of these uses the energy, and you want to use less fossil fuels and more nuclear fuels. And I believe we actually should already win this mission, and I don't know why the game doesn't make it winning state, because I developed the civilization. But how many animals right now? So probably I want to change the biosphere. I want to lower the reproduction rate. And I want to lower reproduction rate. And I will lower thermal tolerance as well. I don't know which birds are sentient and where are they. But obviously they are already in 7 million. I don't know why we have dolphin here. What's this? Mammals? Okay, here we can see civilization. Edition 1 million. So let's save the game. Yes. What to? So the population is growing, which is nice. We also have better life quality. Actually, it's not always growing. But if we want them to be developed, we need to invest more in science. But all we use here actually use more energy, and different ages use different energy, and it's all described in the manual. But sometimes I have problem with this energy management. I'm looking for this chart in manual that tells you how the energy is used in different age. We have Stone Age right now. Okay, I got it. It's on the page 87. In Stone Age they use bioenergy in 40%, so we don't use that much of it. And 20% of solar wind and 30% of hydrogeo. I think it's good here, and 10% of fossils. And 0% of nuclear energy, because they do not even have the technology to do that. You can see there are wars still. I don't care about them that much. Report. Yeah, we slowly grow. And let's see the technology graph. As you can see, we are in Stone Age. And now I can actually help them to go to the Bronze Age. But I don't understand why the game isn't ending right now. Maybe I have a broken version of the game or something like it. So we can put some Bronze Age representatives here, and hopefully they will start to use it. Yeah, and this is what I do not understand, because it always tells me that science needs energy, but I do not have enough energy to cover my science. We can actually see the energy usage here, and our people only have to work 34 hours a week, which is not enough. I think in the early stages of civilization they had to work a lot. So if we put bioenergy back up, we see the work hours grow up. So let's actually put it higher. Maybe science a bit lower, but this is necessary for the advancement of civilization. Needs energy. Work hours. This is efficiency. So more efficient is bioenergy, I guess. So we want this high. And we want this a bit less. It's not clear even in the manual. Probably because I invested in so much in philosophy, I cannot invest in science that much. I think right now it's good. Our population is growing, life quality is bad, but it's impossible to have nice life quality living in the Bronze Age, because you don't even have toilets. So our most popular tech is still Stone Age. Or we try to create more Iron Age. Iron Age. So we cannot finish this mission. I think because it should end right now, because we have civilization, so we finished everything the game wanted us to do, but it's somehow broken. And we actually may want to connect somehow our continents so the life can spread more easily. Let me turn off the sea height. we can see Iron Age is working quite good. So I think we are ready for Industrial Age. Let me save the game. Maybe my version of the game is broken or something, and maybe it's possible to win that mission. But the game is somehow broken, or maybe it's supposed to be working like that. So it doesn't tell you that you win, you just see that you developed civilization, so the game is happy but doesn't say you win or something like that. I saw in the SNES version, congratulations, you have developed civilization or something like that. Yeah, so you can see I have this alert and I cannot get rid of it. I don't know how. Oh my god, where was that? Model civilization. Oh yes, maybe because we use different type of energy in the Iron Age. So if we look at the report, we have efficiency percent here. So maybe somehow we have to tune this. Where is this technology? No. Civilization model. So let's see if we lower the bioenergy, what happens here in these numbers. Actually, they are more efficient, if I saw it correctly, but only for a while. But it's growing, yes? Or no? Let's put it even more down. Maybe it somehow sums up. But no, I don't think so. What if we grow solar wind? Yeah, the efficiency is not good. But if we lower it, yeah, it was 47 for a while. When I lower it, it grows and then go back down. Yeah, this is nonsense. I believe we still want a lot of most efficient energy, because it gives us more energy as the sum. But we might do not want these energies. Maybe we actually can start with nuclear energy. In Iron Age, no. We can start in Industrial Age. Yeah, probably when we sum up these values, they are bigger. How much we have? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and a bit more. I don't think it's larger than this one. But we need Industrial Revolution right now. And we know we can actually help it. So let's put up some. I cannot put it, I don't know why. I think it has to happen first. So the life has to go on for a while until they understand they are in industrial age. So let's actually put more up to science, even if we do not have energy to do that. So this will probably cause more wars. Report. The population is still growing, I think, so it's good. Oh yeah. So it's actually nice. Population is still growing, I think. Sometimes not. And we have the next task is interstellar migration. So I could end the mission right now because I got the civilization working, but let's play a bit with this. I don't like that life quality is bad and population is not growing that much. So I think we actually might want to increase medicine, and if we want more happy people, we need to give them theaters and so on. So hopefully they will become more happier. I don't actually remember which is better, unpleasant or bad. It's described in the manual. But the population is growing more, so it's kind of good. The population of birds, of course, because our sentient type is avian. But I think we can do better than that, as we already have industrial age. Let's see in the report. We have more efficient fossil fuels, so we should use more that, but this will warm up our atmosphere, so we cannot put too much here. And we actually can use nuclear energy a bit, maybe not that much. And we can use less solar energy. Of course I have this warning all the time. I don't care that much. Maybe I will lower a bit science, so hopefully this warning will go off. I don't like warnings. We can see we have a lot of factories, and they will for sure we can see it in history. How are our CO2 levels? They are quite good. Our O2 levels are good as well. I don't even know what is this. Sea temperature is good, air temperature is good, rainfall. Yeah, I think Maybe this is the greenhouse effect or something, because after we develop the civilization, the rainfall goes down. So I may want to put it a bit up. Population is growing, which is nice. Biomass stays the same, so it's good. And diversity went down, so something happened. Yeah, it's like we don't have that much animals as we had before. But ask me if I care about it. I want to somehow win the game. Yeah, but here is something strange, because we have fossil fuels here, and this is limited. So if we run out of fossil fuels in the earth, we cannot use this energy anymore. And the same goes with atomic fuel. So if we continue to use fossil fuels like this, we do not have much time to use this energy. But we have more food, which is good, and the war is manageable, is not growing. So thanks to the philosophy, we can grow our population. And thanks to the medicine we grew, the plague is down. And the pollution, of course, is growing, because we are in this stage when it's growing. But we might actually want to leave this stage as soon as possible. Let me check. The next is atomic age. I think I will put some atomic age things and see if they like it, if they start using the idea I put them in their minds right now. I think they need a lot of it, because they use coal as much as they want, and I think it's not good we use the fossil fuels that much. Of course, I don't remember where was it. Yes, here. It's very effective energy to use right now, but we run out of it very fast. And I think how much you have fossil fuels depends on how many meteors and everything you put in the first stage, which we didn't actually went through on this playthrough, because we already got the Earth that is created for us. So let's start the time and see if the nuclear energy it looks nice. So we slowly go out of the industrial age, and the atomic age is growing. Let's see the report. Normally they should develop it by themselves, but I'm not patient enough. And as you can see, life quality is changing somehow from unpleasant to tolerable, which is also good for us, because the population will start growing, hopefully, because they like life, so they will grow more children. And as we have more people, we have more people to develop atomic things. Yeah, the charts are somehow, you know, they are changing rapidly. Sometimes it like grows up to here, and sometimes it just lower here. And I think it's time for information age to spread for us. The population is still growing, so let's do not stop growing our Earth. I kind of been here before in my previous playthroughs. And it actually settled down real nice. But we have too much dust here. I think it's because we do not have that much rainfall. Let's pause the game because I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, habitats, our birds do not actually like swamps, which is good because we do not have any, because I do not know how to grow them. They somehow neutral about all these types. The grass, and this is jungle, I think. What is this? Which I guess is some kind of forest, because I don't know that word. So where were we? Report. And they like forests. But they do not like... I don't even know what this is. Maybe some kind of nuclear waste. I think we might want to bring up temperature a bit. But I think pollution, yeah, it's high, but it's not growing, which is good. But I believe we might want to lower it down a bit. And since we are already in, we can use much more nuclear energy, which is much cleaner. And let's see our report. And let's put speed to slow. So yeah, still efficiency of fossil fuels I think are the best ones. But I don't like how this affects our planet. Maybe we'll give more solar energy. And as you can see, our energy is much more effective now, and we have much larger number here. I don't know why they are not actually happy. Maybe because they need more rainfall. Let's see the heat. But I already have a lot of rainfall. I think I will put more solar a bit. No. Maybe it's good to AC thermal transfer to go back to the previous values. We have a lot of rainfall, so I don't know why it's nothing's growing here. I know that science needs energy. Maybe we do not need that much on agriculture. I hope I will not starve them. So let's speed up a bit and see how our changes change. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. As you can see, the food went down too much. So probably our population will soon start depleting itself. So let's create more food. Abundance of food. Probably because food wasn't enough, the plague started to grow. Yeah, this is nice. Pollution is going down. We're depleting our atom fuel. It actually goes quite fast. How about fossil fuels? Yeah. So we need to lower the nuclear energy because we want it to last longer. Maybe even more. I had the same problem with my previous playthrough, that I quickly depleted the air from the energy. I mean, we still have different kinds of energy, but yeah, we have plugs, we have more information here, but it didn't spread out to different continents, so let's put it here. Let's put it here. Oh my god, and they are almost in the Stone Age still. So that is not good. We want to put there more atomic and information age. More atomic and information. So hopefully they will understand what's going on when we give them computers. So let's check our map. And here it's kind of spreading. Now it looks nice. So we still use some industrial age things, but we switched mainly to atomic age. And the problem is that I couldn't get nanotech age to work before. So let's see if we can do that. I will save the game. This island looks good for our little experiment. As you can see, If I put nanotechnology, they're starting to fight. I think so. And this is probably because there has to be a war to advance to the next stage. Let's see. Will it grow or will it not grow? It's actually not that bad. So let's put a bit more. Let's see our report, which is quite nice. We reached the nanotech age, but our medium tech is info age. I would like to see our medium tech to be nanotech age. It's my ultimate dream in this game, even if this game doesn't accept that I finished the mission. And as you can see, the time is going very slowly right now, because depends on what stage of the game we are, the time is going slower or faster. And as you can see, there are not many nanotech age things right now. They just don't like it. So let's have a test. What if we lower the philosophy? No, not bioenergy. And let's see how it affects wars. So plague goes down. Maybe because we right now have more energy to the medicine. But will the war grow right now? How about our pollution? Pollution is good. Food is even better. Atom fuel will actually end up pretty soon. But we still do not have many wars. And the population is growing. And I'm not sure if this is good or bad. We don't need that much food right now. Maybe. Let's see, we didn't starve our population. Well, I believe it's okay. Maybe they are too happy to start the war. Yeah, and I already have alerts that atomic fuel is out of equation. Yeah, science needs energy. I know. So how to start the nuclear war? They have developed everything. Maybe we just put atomic tests somewhere here. Let's try again, put some nanotech age. I actually couldn't find anything in the manual about that. So it's kind of guess. We don't know what needs to be done for this to thrive. Yeah, it's funny because it doesn't actually show us mammals or anything, or our birds. We see only marine life, which is not good. Okay, we have new alert that fossil fuels are depleted. So we cannot use them anymore. And of course, the same alert again and again. So let's have even more energy and let them work. Two changes a day. And they will probably do not like that too much. And they are not happy, but they still make children. Yeah, the nanotech age is like not growing at all. But the population is growing. But our current task is interstellar migration. So what we actually want to do, let me save the game if I make something wrong. But we can use this monolith. And as you can see, we have this event that is like considered the end of the game, because the exodus means that our civilization starts to colonize other planets. So the home world becomes a natural preserve, allowing evolution to continue. So we kind of make our civilization to go away. And maybe this is somehow needed to move to the next stage. Let's see our report area. As you can see, population is like going down a lot because everybody goes to space. So we used our Earth as much as we could. And now we can experiment a bit more. Wait. Yeah, we still have current task interstellar migration. So the game is kind of not clear because I think we already did that. But let's see if our technology, nanotech, will now work out. Yeah, actually, I think it's growing. So we will leave a handful of people. So all this information age goes to cosmos to explore other lands. But maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Not good. I want the nanotech age to be the median age. Median tech. That is my ultimate dream to achieve here. But maybe I need to wait to population to still go down to a handful of people. Nope, they are growing. Yeah, if I put it here, I also go explore universe. So I believe it's just impossible. Okay, so yeah, we achieved that. The planetary exodus is complete. Your planet is declared a preserve and once again evolves naturally. Nice. So we do not have civilization because all the civilization went to the universe. Well, I think it's all that the game has to offer in like one playthrough. I don't understand why it didn't let me win the mission because I achieved the civilization stage. So in my opinion it should like end. But yeah, we achieved the Exodus stage, so this is considered the end of the game. And when the civilization went to the universe, went to the cosmos, we actually did it, and we probably can evolve once again our world. But the game has more things to offer. You have different missions like stagnation, Earth, and what could be fun is actually Mars and Venus, as you can create life on these not hospitable planets that they are not yet hospitable, but we can make them so. And actually, if you noticed, there are many tools like Biome Factory, Oxygenator, N2 generator, Vaporator, and CO2 generator. And these things can be used to actually create O2 on Mars and Venus. So maybe we will discover it in another playthrough, or I'm kind of a bit mad on this game because it doesn't show that we win this mission. Also, there is the Daisy World mission, which is where we can actually test the Gaia hypothesis. So it's all different missions, and I actually tried to develop life on the easy game before, and I had the same, like I didn't get any information that I achieved the goal of the mission. Maybe that's why there is a lot of movies on the YouTube playthroughs about the SNES version, because the DOS version, in my opinion, it's not that good when you have to think that you win, but the game doesn't tell you so. Yeah, I don't like that. But overall, I think the game is like very complex. You can make so many things here, and it's actually better in terms of possibilities than many modern games. You understand some basic concepts about atmosphere, biosphere. Yeah, and many guides actually recommends you to go to grow up reproduction rate. But let's see what happens when we do that for the finish of this, or the end of this stream. As you can see, they grow rapidly, which is good when we want to develop more life. But some lives do not like one another, and you can end up like I did in my it seems my game broke, probably because I made the life evolve too fast. But overall, it's everything about this game has to offer in in general terms, but we have different missions, like I said before. So if you like this game, like this playthrough, you might want to try this game on your own. So thank you for watching, and see you in the other streams.